look into the world of custom motorcycling. We've gathered some of the industry's top builders and fabricators on this stage to show you their skills live and in person. Watch as they chop, grind, and weld their creations into existence right before your very eyes. Feel free to ask questions at any time directly to your host, Pat Jansen. The doors to the shop are open, so pull up a stool, kick back, and welcome to the Grease and Gears Garage.
All right, Laconia Roadhouse. Boy, that ended like this.
Stop, you're done. It's time.
All right, it's Monday here in Laconia, and
there's coconut on the table.
There's coconut on the table.
Right,
there was shrimp here earlier, but
hello.
Most presently we have some sissy bar action going on.
Yeah.
A lot of different ways to go about stuff like this. We got some nice 5/8 solid rod mild steel that we're going to make into a sissy bar. This was our test bends.
Well,
we just got a new tool, and obviously we have the latest in benders and stuff from Mittler Brothers, but for the home shop, sometimes $130 manual bender from a company like Eastwood is a nice addition to your home shop. So we're gonna take some time, see if we can lay out what would be our traditional chopper sissy bar, and use this Eastwood bender to come up with something.
This is our first try at this, so.
Yeah, this is our first try on a full rod, right?
Hey, watch it. Watch it now.
So we took some measurements, as you guys can see here, based on one of our choppers out here, and we're just going to mark off where we think our bends are going to be. And they say something about the road to hell being paved with good intention.
Oh, boy.
From there, it's 3 1/4. And from there, it's 21 3/4. You can hear in the background my boy Jack Shit is going out with the wet T-shirt contest here in Laconia every day at 4 o'clock at the Roadhouse.
Definitely something to come see.
So we'll go back down the same.
But wait a minute, that's not going to work because we have our transfer, so we can't go at 21, right? Yeah,
well, let's go that,
21.
what did we say, 3 inches.
So let's do the bend, and then we'll take that other measurement. We'll take this bend, and then we'll take the measurement from the other side of the bend down.
Okay. See,
hopefully.
He's right. So basically the way this thing works is we have a stop block here. You can put it in 4 different positions to give you different depths. There's the actual die, and then this becomes our follow block. So starting out with it like this.
So keep in mind, this is supposed to be bolted to the floor.
Yeah.
We have it set on the table right now. I mean, obviously because we're here. So
let's move the table out of the way for a minute.
We're locked.
We're also going to be doing this without heat, just for the experience of it.
So there's the other thing that, being the first time we're using this, not sure either. The mark, when you put the mark on, are we going to try and stick with the mark with the follow or with this block? Is that how that works?
That's where I'm going, to that edge
okay.
of the edge of the block. So.
Okay, as of right now, it's right at the edge of the block. Yeah, pressure on it.
So we're going to come in. Go ahead, you hold this part and I'll do the block.
Okay.
Let's get a little more handle here.
Okay, so let's also get an idea of how far we're bending.
Yeah, I don't have anything to measure the degree with, so we're going to have to eye it. What do you think about that? I'm going to say about that far. So leave it there for a second. Let me get a. So 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to that 4th one. So when we go to repeat this on the other side, it's those first 4. So now we want to spin it, right?
This would be a great time for, if you do have a stand or something for the metal to stay up, would be. And on top of that, trying to keep it level is probably going to be part of the trick here.
Yeah. Where's our second mark?
I think that was it right there.
Where?
Right, was that it right there? Yeah.
I don't see it. Right there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's transfer that around. Bring that up to that block again.
Do we, well, normally would put a level on this to keep, make sure that the bend's going to be completely level. I mean, we're,
Yeah, I'm gonna eye it this time. So
okay, so I got it in place, so put pressure on it.
So what we want to do is come around until we continue the original angle.
Which is right about there.
And that again,
That's
that gets
real
us to
close.
that 4 holes.
So far both have been at the 4th hole.
Okay. Let's pull this one out to make it easier.
Oh.
So set that up here where we can show everybody for a minute.
Pretty much, as you can see, it's
Right here.
straight along.
We have an overhead.
Oh, there you go. So trying to keep the bends straight as we can, put it that way.
So now we're going to come up here,
21.
and we're going to start bringing it down the other side, right?
So we could slide this side.
That's
in,
here.
correct? Okay.
Where's that? Let's take that mark the whole way around just so in case we're wherever we're at.
Okay, so now we want to stick that to the block, correct?
Yep.
Keep this about as straight as we can. Oh,
Wait a
it's
minute.
It's going to go this way. No. Yeah,
We're going
it's
to be
gonna-
backwards now.
What do you mean?
Well, we're coming around this way, so actually put it through the other way. And the reason for that is that last measurement that we took was at the end. It was at the end of the.
Of the 20 or the
Yeah.
21 was at the top.
So if we start there now,
Okay, hold up. That looks pretty straight.
okay. So now we want to bring this one the whole way around. This is going to be the top.
Do you have it marked? Or are we
Oh
going
no, we're
past
still
that?
wrong. Because this has to bend this way.
Yeah, it should go this way. Spin it all the way around. Take pressure off.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, there you go.
So let me see it. Once you get it
That's
lined
on the
up.
block.
Okay, that's fairly good pressure.
Okay.
Yep, so once you get pressure on it, I'll hold the...
Okay, so we're going to start coming the whole way around with this, and this will be the top of our sissy bar. And like I said, you could do some heat with this, but we wanted to give it a shot just like it was advertised. Nice.
Wow!
Stop.
Okay, hold up.
Go ahead, put pressure.
Got it?
Yep.
There you go. That's about it.
Okay.
So,
Not too bad.
so far, if you can see it on the overhead, not be too shabby. Now, if
Bring
we
it
can
up
just
here.
get...
That's where the overhead is.
I was close. So now, if we can just get these two marks lined up right.
And this is a nice project. I mean, you know, honestly, at the beginning stages of customizing, doing something like your own sissy bar or your own handlebars, like I said, man, $130 I think
yeah.
this setup is from Eastwood. You can do a ton of different stuff with it. Smaller rod, you can make your own shift linkages, you can do anything. So really what this is to show everybody today is just kind of the $130 investment. You know, if you bolted this to your floor properly,
that's what I
you
was
could do
saying.
it by yourself.
The
you
struggle
know?
in the long run right now is us holding the lift down.
So here's our original bends that we took our measurements for. And we're going to try to do the same thing. So coming down from the 21 3/4 from the beginning of that bend, right?
So where was this was our other mark right here, correct?
Yeah. That was 21 3/4. You want to do another measurement just
Yeah,
to...
where's our 20? Yep. That was our 21, the 21 1/4, right?
Yeah, it looks like a quarter. Okay, you want to hold on to that?
So we're going to get this thing going. I think we're working on, we got girls, we got to see how many we got. But we've got to handle that.
Okay.
Guys, see? They know what they're doing.
And the next one down was 3 1/4 again?
Yeah, 3 and a.
Now we're rolling. Yeah, I knew you fuckers could move.
Okay.
So,
really no harm. I mean, at the end of the day, a 6 or 8 foot section of this metal, you know, is like $20 or
Yeah.
something. So to get in, get your hands dirty playing with this stuff and figuring it out,
Yeah, and
you're not going to be out a lot.
I mean, you're not going to get the right first one perfect. So, you know, we brought some pieces with us to do some test bends and stuff, but we have a horrible habit of just winging things. Sometimes it turns out the best. So we want to, you're going to have to mark them all the way around because we're going to end up having to lay it upside down, I think, to get this
Okay.
first bend. You know what I'm saying?
So this got to come over here.
Hit. Where'd the Sharpie go? And
Oh, I'm sorry. Transfer it.
got it. Again, make sure you mark all the way around because you might be flipping this thing the total opposite way.
Okay.
Here. Okay, so that one's going to be going out.
So this way.
Nope, it'll be that way, correct?
Okay, so that's right on the... Let's see,
Wait a
it's
minute,
that
that's
way and
bending in.
backwards.
It's got to go. So we need,
There you go.
that way.
So that's
Nope,
that's wrong, the wrong way again.
Okay.
We'll figure it out here in a minute.
So this way would be bending it.
We need to come over here.
The question is, can you do a backwards follow through? Would be that way, correct? Nope, that's still
No,
bending
that's
us
that
in.
way.
So we need to go through.
I'm telling you, we'll figure this out.
Hey,
Okay,
you know
I'm right
something?
on the line.
Actually, that works out well. Look how nice and level that's sitting.
Okay,
Okay.
so wait, our first one up is here.
A little bit more. Hold up.
What's that?
Notice I changed from a blue pool to a pink pool.
I can't hear. I can't hear
What's
that.
that?
Mark.
All right, so here's the deal. It's gonna take
Okay, so got to keep your eye on how far you're going to bend this one.
1, 2, 3. Are we going the same?
Yeah.
So we'll go the same 4 holes.
That's 4.
Okay.
Okay, so
throw some money in that motherfucker so we can motivate these girls.
okay, we're going to end up having to take that one out.
Who's never been to the Roadhouse before? Let me see you put your hands in the air. Well, here we go. Love it. Yeah, everybody else, welcome home.
Block.
We have a good time here. For all the bad shit we do, we also try to do some good. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Okay, we're right on the block there.
60 bucks.
Okay,
That's what I'm talking about. 80,
Too low.
see how the pot goes?
What's that?
Too low.
The crowd yet. Every guy got a better look. Look at her. Look
Our
at you.
depth.
Why are you not in this contest?
so somewhere along the line,
There's so much skill.
Oh, we got off.
yeah, somewhere along the line. You know why? Because we flipped it. We're on the opposite side of the block.
Okay. So go ahead and square that up.
Hold on.
We're gonna finish and show what we did wrong.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's about it. Okay.
Okay. So apparently our last measurement.
When we flipped it over, we're an inch.
Yeah, we're an inch too far on that.
So what's the measurement of that block right there?
Inch and a half.
So that's exactly what we ended up doing. Whenever we flip the thing over, I guess you have to make sure that you measure the block and go to the opposite side of the block.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So let's grab another piece and start over. And like I said, man, figuring out your process. Do you think you're gonna get it right the first time? You're probably not.
Yeah, good possibility you're not going to get it right the first time.
So we'll go again with 12 inches.
3 1/4.
3 1/4.
Wait, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
21 3/4. Okay.
And then what did we figure the last time? That the bend was actually 3 1/2? Is that what you said
3
before?
inches. Yeah, 3 1/2.
So the question is, do we do what we talked about before, bend the center and try and go side to side?
No, because the center bend was what was made it hard for us. So let's start with this again and just figure out that backwards. You know what I mean?
Right.
Getting that block backwards.
I don't know if you heard. You may not have heard the news. But we got room for one more.
That where we're at?
Yep. Go to our, right. Right there is, hold it towards me some. That's right at the edge of the block now.
Okay.
Yep. Keep.
So we're gonna come 2 more holes. That's 3. 4. Okay.
Okay, so now we need to draw our line all the way around.
And like Mark said, we just had this tool shipped in from Eastwood so that we could give it a shot here on stage. So almost no practice with it. We're going to show you guys what we figure out.
Okay, so give that a shot. Are we close?
Right there, square. Okay.
Good?
All right, you ready?
Yep. Okay, that's
4.
it right there. Okay, so now we're back to that 2 being fairly close.
Yeah.
So now we need our 21 3/4 mark to the center.
We got that. Here somewhere.
Right there.
Okay. He just said, bring the big titty girl next to you.
Okay, let's make sure.
So that starts at my mark right there. A little bit back. All right.
Good with that?
Okay, just level it.
Still on your mark?
Yeah, just make sure it's level there. All right. I'm breaking the table.
Yeah, a little more right about there. You know,
Okay.
and I guess
Needs to be. No, we need to go more.
more.
Yep.
Hold it.
We gotta have fun. We gotta have fun. Never contest. I kind of wish like you're doing more. You're gonna do with 3 smoking hot chicks. But right now we're at 6, so we gotta fucking
Okay.
contest.
You kidding me? Okay. Well, we did show you or say that we were going to show you everything about having a manual bender. Okay.
Okay, so
What's that?
overhead. Just get a shot so far of what we have.
So we're
So
back
now-
to that.
Again, we're down to that, making that 21 3/4 inch mark. I'm assuming that we need the block measurement was the difference the last one to this one. So we're going to give this one a shot.
Let's put it up on the table here for a second.
So what we're gonna do is cheat today. We're gonna do it quick because the girls are almost ready. Who wants to drop $25 in to be the first water boy of the day?
So we're going to end up having to,
I just want to try to. That's the beginnings. So we need to come down.
well, 21 3/4 from that mark
From
on the
that
other
mark.
side.
Did you fucking touch? Now you gotta go to the Roadhouse and be miserable today? Come around. Fuck yeah. Oh, and he's wearing a Boston Rooney.
21 3/4.
He's got a Rooney or a Boston. Fuck yeah, man. Andy Bates put that event together, and every year it grows. They used to pick one disabled vet that came home.
Okay, so that
And then
means it
3
has to
and
be on
8/4.
the opposite side of the block, correct?
3 or 5 or 6 people that they help every year. And hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Because we're bending the other way. So we need to make sure that the distance of the block is where we need to move back.
Okay. So 1.5 inches back.
We're hoping, by the way, just to let you know, we're giving it our best shot. Will that work?
22 of our American warriors take their own lives
So,
every single day.
so
Whatever we gotta do something to fucking change that. If you own a company, hire
See where that was?
1.5 inches. So, which is almost exactly. I don't know where the other one went.
Here, let's get up there and see.
any Vietnam vets here? Vietnam vet? Welcome home.
Okay, so.
Why are you guys so
Oh wait, that needs to go in first.
Get your asses up here.
So
I need, anybody active duty? You want to get in again?
that'll be bending
Anybody active duty?
Well, that's
in. We
in.
want to flip it over and bend out, so we got to go through the inside of it like we did last time. Okay, let's see how that works.
Rolling. It's all by applause, so you gotta be close so they can hear you.
Okay, you got to back off more.
What second one?
Oh, got you.
Water boy?
Okay.
Okay, so we need to take that. Did we measure the 1.5 inch distance? Which will be, nope, this one.
No, I was just looking.
Yeah. Are we gonna make it to that one?
We had it right the first time, right? We need to come out from here, out.
Yeah, that'll
that's
be
the wrong
bending
one.
out. So if we can get it to that first mark. Can you see the mark?
Yeah, I see the mark. It's there.
Okay.
But that's
so-
going to be too high, right? And you said 1.5 inches.
Well, remember, we were on the. Oh, it definitely looks too high. We're bending all the way here right now.
Uh-huh.
We want to be bending somewhere right around there. Did we measure it? There's another mark right here. Is
That's
that-
the mark.
Okay, so that's where we want to be, I think.
Okay.
Is it level?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay. Let me see if I can push you across the floor again.
Okay.
3, 4. Okay, that looks good.
Yep.
Now let's take it back.
We're going to end up having to pull this one out because, remember, we're
Yeah.
going in now. So that's got to come out.
Okay,
So we can set.
that in.
So to your mark.
That's my mark.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going 4 again.
Okay,
That looks pretty good.
ready?
Yep.
3, 4.
That's about it.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Yep.
I
I think we got her figured out there, buddy.
Yep. We're getting,
Let's push this out of the way and put the we'll put the table up here.
you want the table up?
We'll push it into the shot. Okay, so a little bit more. So you guys can see our sissy bar here. We actually have a little bit of a lean in it, but we can fix that up.
Yeah, God, you could probably slide it through.
So this is the deal, though. I mean, it was an exercise to show you guys a tool. The tool is the manual bender from Eastwood. You get a bunch of different size dies. There's instructions that'll show you all the different ways to put the block in. Like I said, the block has 4 positions, you know, and the combination of all of that is what it takes to figure out the math behind the manual bender. It's not the same as just putting it in.
Yeah,
you know,
no, not at
obviously the Mittler Brothers bender locks everything in. It's absolutely sure, but I bet you within 1 or 2 of these now, you know, we're gonna get good enough to spin them out pretty
this
good.
is the 3rd time. Where'd the other one go? You know, just to show in general that not paying attention to, like he was saying, where the block is or the direction that you're sending, that you're bending. You know, because that's what sort of screwed us up here. Was we weren't paying attention that we flipped, we were bending the other way, and it ended up being exactly the distance of the block.
That we were off.
Right.
Yep.
So just like anything else, paying attention to where your bend starts and where it stops, you know, and in all reality, we have a little bit of a bow here, but there's nothing to bend that thing back up into place.
That's something we can straighten out on the table here real quick.
But yeah, you figure in a matter of 20 minutes, making a sissy bar yourself. So, and of course the weld table helps a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I mean, look right there. I almost got that completely out. But I think the big takeaway is, you know, for $20 worth of material, $150 tool from Eastwood, you know, you're going to be able to make this kind of stuff for your buddies and you. And I mean, from here, all we do is we put a little bung on the end to bolt into the frame. We put a bung up here to grab a hold of the fender.
Yep.
You know, it makes a really nice chopper sissy bar. And Jack's getting ready to fire up the titty show, so that means that we're going to take another break with Grease and Gears Garage. Appreciate you guys tuning in on the Progressive Grease and Gears Garage here live at the Laconia Roadhouse during the Laconia Rally until probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're coming back.
Until next time, because then they don't know when that actually is.
We might come back at any time.
That's right. Could be like 8 minutes. So.
Till then, he's Mark.
That's Chris.
We'll see you later. What did he just say?
He just said